Hello dear students, hope you are all doing well. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chemical reactions and equations. So this is the first chapter in your NCERT textbook, right? And this is the most fundamental chapter. So if you learn this chapter and understand this chapter properly, it will be easy for you to understand more complex concepts in the chemistry subject. Okay, so this is the most basic chapter. Fine. So let us start. Chemical reactions and equation. First, let us understand what is a chemical reaction. Chemical change in which identity of the substance is changed is called as chemical reaction. So you know this term chemical change and physical change, right? So chemical change is something which is irreversible, but a physical change is reversible. Okay, here I have given one example, water to vapor. So what is the molecular formula for water? It is H2O, right? H2O. So when it is heated, when we heat this water, it will be changed into vapor form, that is gaseous form. And what is the molecular formula for vapor? That is also H2O, right? Can you see any change here? H2O, here also H2O, and in this state also H2O. So here this one is just a physical change. There is no chemical reaction has taken place, right? So here in the second example, sugar. The molecular formula of sugar is C12H22O11. When it is heated, it will be turned into a black colored thing which is nothing but carbon. Carbon is C plus water. So here you can see a change, right, from sugar to carbon, from C12H22O11 molecular formula to C, right? So this change is nothing but chemical change. You cannot change this carbon to sugar, but you can change this vapor to water by cooling, right? So this is a physical change, but here second example is a chemical change, and this type of change we call it as chemical reaction. Understood? So a chemical change in which identity of the substance is changed. Okay. So here there are few examples which we see in our day-to-day life, like respiration, digestion. Milk is left at room temperature during summers. An iron tawa, pan or nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere. Grapes get fermented. So these are some of the examples which we see in our day-to-day life. The first one let us take, that is respiration. So what is respiration? It is also a type of chemical reaction, right? Here what happens, we inhale oxygen and then we are going to exhale carbon dioxide. So something is happening with that oxygen. So this oxygen when it goes into our body, it will be used up by the cell, and this oxygen will be converted into carbon dioxide. So there is a change of identity from oxygen to carbon dioxide, which is nothing but a chemical reaction. Okay, second example is digestion. So what is digestion? The food whatever we eat, it will undergo so many processes and chemical reactions inside our body. So whatever we eat, it will go to the stomach. There so many acids and juices will be there, which is going to break down our food into small particles, and so many nutrients are released into the blood. Okay, so this is nothing but a chemical reaction. The third one is milk is left at room temperature during summers. You must have seen this. So during summers what happens? There will be a spoilage of milk taking place, right? The milk will be converted from liquid form to some semi-solid form, which has a different smell, right? Here also there is a chemical reaction takes place. Okay, third one is an iron tawa or pan or nail is left exposed to humid atmosphere. This is nothing but rust. Okay, so whenever we keep iron articles outside, what happens? It is going to react with the oxygen, atmospheric oxygen, in presence of moisture. It will be converted into some brownish color powdery like structure, which is nothing but a rust. This you have already studied in your previous chapters. right? So then grapes get fermented. So what happens, this is nothing but a wine preparation of wine. What happens there? So these grapes, the sugar which is present in the grapes will be converted into alcohol in presence of yeast. Okay, so yeast, what it is going to do, it is going to consume all the sugar present in the grapes and it will convert it into alcohol, which is nothing but fermentation. So in grapes fermentation, what happens, the sugar will be converted into alcohol, which is nothing but a chemical reaction. So these are some of the important reactions which we see in